Well, the time was better in Roth, but 8:01 is not a bad time. No, I'm stoked to have this win here. It's my second Ironman win, probably my third long distance win, really. It's amazing. I'm very, very happy. I just in all the interviews, I just have to repeat myself. That team structure that we receive, from U-Place BMC, it's just amazing. I mean, my job is, it's not that easy, of course, but it's so much easier than it used to be. And we have so much support now. I'm very happy, very thankful for that. I've been here for 2 months preparing, and I'm shivering. I'm cold. I'm exhausted now, but I made it. I needed those Kona points really bad. I knew I had to do a top 3 in order to get my qualification directly. A top 2 would have been a definite Kona, and a win. I'm going to Kona, that's for sure. Now it's a recovery. I have a big race in the summer again, and then Hawaii. So I'm gonna have those 3 big races this year.
And what did you actually feel like you made a specific move on the run to get the...
No. I didn't really attack. I ran my own race, and it was amazing. I knew with the time that I ran, I knew when the other guys run significantly fast, at some time the wheels have to come off. And I saw Barney struggling, and I passed him. He started walking, and then I saw Dellow, 45 seconds in front of me, and I saw he was in trouble, so I accelerated. I passed him, and he tried to catch up again, and it was a back and forth. And when I passed him, I thought, man, I'm running in first, and of course, then you get the wings, you start flying, and it was amazing. And running in here with the crowd was amazing. The weather is good for me. I'm coming from Europe, so obviously we have a cold condition before the race, and I spent a few weeks here with my teammates preparing that race. I took it very serious. The pressure was on, not just from the team, but also from myself. The points, and so all taken care of. I'm happy as you can be, but I'm also exhausted. Yeah. I knew when I come to Aussie, this is where triathlon is a huge sport, much bigger than in Europe. So I knew what I was getting myself into coming here. There's a territory where the likes of Luke McKenzie, Crowe, and Maka reign. So I knew it's going to be very, very hard. It was a stacked field. It was very deep. Well, like I said, the pressure was on all day. There's so many athletes. I can name 10 top athletes that were here, and that I'm standing on the very top spot. That's just amazing. It shows me all this hard work pays off, and I'm still getting better every year. So I already had a long career of 25 years, and I still want to keep going as long as I can. I'm still getting better, so there's no end in sight. I'm happy as you can be, and just very thankful that everything came together today.
I've been telling everyone all week that we'll see how good Coe's coaching is if he gets my taper right. And he obviously got my taper right, and his was a little off. There were a lot of things the same, but whatever Crowe said, I just went out and did it. He's not a 5-time world champion for nothing, so whatever he says, I just go out and do it, and obviously it paid off today.
Did you have a particular focus going into this race as a bike runner that you worked really hard on?
We were definitely working, hard on the run. I've run 247, 248 Melbourne and Arizona before, but I still felt like it's not up to the same standard as other guys. And even today on the bike, I still felt strong the last 45k when it started to break up into pieces. I still felt strong, and I never blew up. And as soon as I got off the bike, the legs still felt good. So, straight away, I felt good running. I've known Dellow for a very, very long time. We were racing juniors together, and I caught him at 30k, and everything to then was perfect. And then the hamstrings, I could feel them starting to go, and I knew I had to stop and get some salt into me. And it took about 4k for it to kick in. First 30k of the run, it went really well, but I think probably the last 2k, where I was cramping, I had to stop, and just made it to the line in a second. I think I actually gutsed it out and, got second place. Someone told me with about 300 metres to go he was walking, and I was like, yes, finally got rid of him. Dellow's a hard man, and he just kept going all day. He rode off the front with Axel. Axel was amazing on the bike today, and Dellow rode off with him, and it took a long time to catch him, but I was pleased when I heard someone say at 300 to go he was walking. So yeah, it was good.
And you must have the best support crew here today. Who's in your crew?
The wife's here from America. My mum and dad, sister, some mates from home. Yeah, I had a great support group here today.
Awesome. Congratulations, and what's next for you?
Honeymoon next week over in Phuket.
Nice.
So that's next.
Good answer. That'll make the wife happy.
Yeah.
Just with the wind direction, I knew it was going to be fairly fast on the way out, and then it would group up on the way back into transition, and then the wind picked up a bit, and that always just strings out everyone generally in a race. And so when we made the turn at the 90k mark, the pace really picked up and dropped a few guys instantly, I think. But Axel Zeebuck was really pushing the pace on the bike, and just before the far end turn we got away, and we got a bit of a gap on everyone else. I haven't really done the Ks. I had a reoccurrence of the same hip injury that kept me out of this race last year. So I got that on Valentine's Day, actually. So between Valentine's Day and here, I haven't done a great deal of running, but I slowly inched my way up to Axel and got him at about 14 or 15k, and then he was having some problems with cramping. I was like, okay, just try to keep moving here and maybe I can hang on for the win. But the wheels started falling off for me at like 18 or 19k. I was like, oh man, which happens when you haven't done the run training. And between 20 and 30 was pretty miserable, but I was still leading. And then I don't know where it was, about 35, 36, maybe even 37, that Dirk just flew past me, and Barney flew past me as well, and hung on for third, but the last 10 or 15k were pretty miserable.
So from now, how's the hip feeling now? Are you going to have a good break again?
Yeah, I think so. It's pretty sore now. It didn't slow me down at all, but it was pretty sore the last half of the run. So I'm not going to try to push through training when I'm this far away from Kona. So I'll just wait till this is 100% and make a bit of a plan for the rest of my season from there. It's a real relief to have a good one here and get the qualification with Busselton and here. Get the qualification out of the way nice and early, and so I can have a bit of a relax now and rebuild up to Kona. I think I spoke to you before Busso and said that was the plan, to be qualified by now. So that's happened, and that's a big relief, and happy that's out of the way, and can make a long-term plan now.
Awesome, congratulations.
Thank you.